Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.
Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today's video will be about the ownership review of my bike, which is Suzuki Gixxer SF. I won't go into the technicality of this bike because those details are present on Suzuki Gixxer's website. I'll put the link in the description box below, you can check it out. But what I'll share with you will be my experience which I've had with this bike for past 1.5 years. I have covered close to 12,000 or just about 12,000 kilometers on this bike, and that has mainly included city commuting as well as short distance touring. So yeah, that's pretty much about my bike. Let's get this video started. Okay, so let's start the review of this bike with the points which I don't like. The first thing has to be its mirror. Now you can see these mirrors are very wide, and this makes it very difficult to ride this bike in the city traffic. Now, most of the times I have to fold this mirror so that I can beat the traffic, but again that is not advisable. So yeah, this is one of the pain point of this bike. And the second point which I don't like about this bike is its headlight, because the light output is very low and it's literally a nightmare to ride this bike in low light conditions. The next point which I don't like about this bike are its gears. Now this bike comes with 5-speed gearbox, and the performance of gear is perfectly fine, but the only problem is the transition. The transition of gears are not that smooth. You need to put in a little extra effort when you're shifting the gears. Yeah, that's where this bike lacks. Again, since we're talking about the gears, as I told, this comes with 5-speed gearbox, and this works perfectly fine when you're riding in city, you're commuting in city, that's perfectly fine. But I do feel that this bike misses 6th gear when you're cruising it on high. Also, this bike has non-metallic tanks, so for those who want this bike to take on tours or for short distance touring or for long rides, I believe you can't use magnetic tank because this is not a metallic tank. The only option you're left with is the tank bag, which you can wrap it around your tank. So these are the points which I don't like about this bike. But again, you can manage with this. You can make few adjustments as I have done, which I'll be sharing in next video, what all the aftermarket stuff which I have put in my bike. So let's talk about the points which I like about this bike. So the first thing has to be its look. I think it has been more than 3 years this bike has been launched, and you can find it a very common bike on the Indian streets now. But even then, when I stand on the traffic, people do check out my bike. So yeah guys, this is a head turner. This bike is definitely a head turner. So the next point which I like about this bike is its seating position. Now since this is a full-fed version of Suzuki Gixxer, and most of the full-fed version bikes are considered to be a track bike or a racing bike, because the position of such bikes are a little aggressive. You have to bend down little to grab the handlebar. But in this bike, though this is a full-fed version, the handlebar height is little up, and that makes it easier for rider to grab it, and the seating position on this bike in such a way that the elbow lies in the straight line with your knee. So what it does is it doesn't let the rider arc their back, and it is very good when you're taking this bike for touring or when you're riding this bike for longer time. It won't hurt you. Now the next thing which I'd like to talk about will be its console. Now this bike comes with a fully loaded digital console which displays information in a very neat manner. And also the visibility of this console is very good both during day and night. Also it has this gear shift indicator which makes the life of a rider very easy. Now rider don't have to memorize or keep remembering the gear in which they are, or analyze the position of the gear based on the engine noise. They want to know the position of the gear, they can just look at this console and they're good to go. So in that way it's very handy for a rider. The next thing would be about its mileage. Yes guys, since we are more obsessed with the mileage what our vehicles give, this bike gives me around 48 kilometers per liter in city and just above 50 on highways. So yeah, in mileage department this bike gets all the brownie points. Also the pricing. Now this bike is the most affordable full fare version available in the market right now. This I think costs somewhere around 1 or just above 1 lakh, and also you get an option of rear disc brake now. So yeah, again at this price point I think this bike is a steal. So that's pretty much about this bike guys. I hope I have shared all the information with you, and if you ask my opinion, yes, I love the way it's been performing. I love this bike. I had to make few adjustments, like I had to put on some aftermarket stuff, but again even after that, at the price point at which it is available in Indian market, I guess it's a very good deal. Okay guys, so that's pretty much I have in this video to share. Do like, subscribe and share this video, and comment down any queries you have related to this bike, and I'll try answering it all. Thank you.